Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Beck, and I'd love to welcome you to our Create Your Own Freedom event. This is a specific event for WA, and today is the 17th of October 2017. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome. You may have been invited by someone that thinks this may resonate with you or someone that you know. You may be just watching this to support someone who's launching their business tonight. So for whatever reason, we thank you for your time. We know that time is really valuable. So thank you for taking the time to listen in. So for myself, my husband and I have been involved in the Juice Plus business now for 18 months. And in that time, the product and the program have changed our health, but the business has also changed our lives. We all know the world is changing faster than ever. So all you have to do is go to the shops to see that. We see people's jobs are being placed by machines. We're being asked to scan our own groceries. And the workplace is becoming more unstable than ever. And especially over here in WA with the mining downturn, lots of people are feeling very pressured around finances. So things are changing. And I guess 20 or 30 years ago, if your employer loved you, you would be guaranteed your job forever. But it's not so in this economy. So we're finding that people have less time and less freedom. And we all know that it's hard to be healthy if you're stressed financially. So about 18 months ago, I was travelling around Australia with my 2 kids and my husband. And I stumbled across a Facebook post from a friend. At that time, I was looking for something to improve my health. I was feeling really run down. I'd been travelling in a caravan for 2 years with 2 kids under the age of 4. So, I was really run down. I was going for chocolate at morning tea and drinking coffee all day long and just really felt like a walking zombie. So when I saw Belinda's post about her magic beans, I contacted her to find out what is this all about. And I quickly jumped on board when I found out it was whole food nutrition. And when I started the product, I noticed a change in my body in the first few days. I even rang Belinda and said, is it possible that I could feel this much better already? And she said, yes, it is, because your body's absorbing all of it and you obviously are needing it. So after a week, I decided this is something I could share as I travelled around Australia. And so that's what I did. And I found people on my journey who were after a health upgrade, wanting to improve their health. And I also found people who were wanting to earn a little bit of extra money to help their families out. So I'm excited about what this business is doing for our future. At the start of the year, we decided to stop travelling and settle down in Western Australia and relocate from Queensland. So this business has allowed us a bit of freedom to do that with the costs and trying to find work in a new place. For my husband, it's been awesome to have an extra income. So I'm really excited about the future of what this is going to be for us. My husband is he's a builder, he's really over it. But we all know it's hard to change lanes with your career halfway through your life, but this business is giving him the opportunity to do that and pursue a real estate career, which is really exciting. And we're able to plan holidays now and just spend more time with our family, which is really what we were wanting to do all along. So tonight we're going to share some stories with you, not only of how the product has helped lots of different people, but also how the business opportunity is helping people out financially. So I'm really grateful that I stumbled across that post, and I don't believe in coincidences. So it was a real opportunity that presented itself. So I'm on a mission right now to create a community of like-minded people who are wanting to have more choices and live the life that they want to live. So right now I'm going to hand over to Zoe, and she's going to share with us a little bit about our amazing products. So thanks, Zoe.
Thanks, Beck. Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm really excited that I get to talk to you tonight about our amazing products. So first of all, I'm a busy mum of three, my eldest being 6 and my youngest being 8 months old. And when I came across the products, I was feeling really run down, really stressed, just exhausted. I was falling asleep on the couch in the afternoon. I was drinking up to 4 or 5 cups of coffee a day just to stay awake. And then I'd be up sometimes 4 or 5 times a night breastfeeding my little one, and just feeling absolutely exhausted. So I was really looking for something. And I also have a daughter with asthma. She was diagnosed when she was about 2.5. We've tried everything: nebulizers, steroids, vaporizers, antibiotics, you name it, we've tried it. And she had this chronic cough for about 3 months. So we were willing to give anything a go at that point. So when someone recommended these products to me, I thought, why not give them a go? And I'm happy to say that within the first 24 hours, I noticed a massive increase in my breast milk supply. Um, I've had breastfed 2 other children and haven't been able to feed them past 6 months. So for me, being able to feed my baby, who's now 8.5 months, is a huge, huge bonus, and I'm so thankful. I now feel refreshed in the morning. I don't wake up feeling foggy. Um, I I don't wake up feeling foggy anymore. I'm not falling asleep on the couch in the afternoon. And now I'm actually drinking coffee because I like it, not because I need it. And I'm only having 1 cup a day. Within 2 weeks of my daughter being on the children's chews, her cough has cleared up and she hasn't had it back since. So I'm absolutely blown away by what these products can do, and I love sharing them with my friends and family. So these are our amazing products. We have our fruits, vegetables, and berry blend. So that's them there. And they come in capsule form. So basically, they're our micronutrients, and they're designed to bridge the gap between what we do eat and what we actually should be eating. So there's about 25 different fruits, vegetables, and berries in there. So basically, how they're made is they're all grown on Juice Plus proprietary farms, which are all grown organically. They're tested to be herbicide, pesticide, and GMO free. They're picked at when they're vine ripe. So basically, that's when they're at their most nutrient dense. They're not cold stored at all like our supermarket fruits and veggies. They're taken straight to the processing plant, and they're basically put through huge big blenders, and they're pulped with the skin, the stems, the pips, everything intact, to keep all that fibre in. Then they're dried at a super low temperature to protect all the enzymes. The water, the sugar, and a bit of the salt is taken out, and they're basically dried into a capsule form. And that's when they're encapsulated. And the reason why they're encapsulated is to stop oxidization and protect all those enzymes and nutrients for us. So that's how they're made. So the thing that I really love about this company is that it's been around for a long time. The product's been around for about 25 years, and they knew kale was cool back then, so that's pretty awesome. Um, I have a background in nursing, so for me, I wanted to really see the research behind these products before I felt safe enough to give them to my family. So when I found out that there was close to 38 gold standard peer-reviewed medical articles published in reputable medical journals, I was really, really impressed, and happy to put my whole family on these products. The two standouts for me, I don't have time to go into all the research, but the two standouts for me that have been proven for these products are the fact that they are proven to increase your immunity and decrease systemic inflammation. So we all know that disease is a form of inflammation. So basically, when we're flooding our bodies with fruits, vegetables, and berries on a daily basis, we're boosting our immune system and we're decreasing inflammation, therefore decreasing our risk of disease. They also have been proven to protect your DNA, which for me is really important over the long term. What I also love about this company and these products is that they're safe for everyone to take. So you can be 3, you can be 93, you can be pregnant, you can be breastfeeding. And me being a mum and breastfeeding at the time was also really important to me. We also have the chews. So this is another product. These are the children's chews. So they come in like a gummy form. My kids love them. They think they're getting lollies when they're actually getting all these goodness packed into a little chewable version. And they're made palatable with just the tiniest bit of tapioca syrup. So there's less than 2 grams of sugar per children's serve, which when we compare that to a banana's about 17 grams. So really low in sugar. They're amazing. Like I said, my kids think they're getting lollies in the morning, and they're a great way to start the day for children. The Juice Plus company really do have a heart. So for any adult who is on the fruit and vegetable blend, they can nominate a child between the age of 4 to 18 to receive their supply of the gummies for free, and that's for up to 4 years. And basically all the children go into a worldwide children's health study. At the moment, there's over 1.5 million children in the study, and already we've gotten great results that are proving that kids who are on the chews are seeing less sick days from school, less visits to the doctors, increased performance in sport, increased concentration at school, and the list goes on. So it's just amazing. The other thing I love about them is there's no artificial colours or preservatives or flavours. It's just all natural goodness. Another product that we have is our complete powders. So they come in chocolate and vanilla. They're amazing. I can't decide which one's my favourite. So these are plant-based protein. They're low GI, and they're basically mixed with a blend of superfoods. So we've got everything in here from broccoli sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, spirulina, mushroom powder. So they're packed with vitamin D. And these are a great alternative to, you can either shake it up and have one instead of breakfast or instead of lunch as a meal replacement, or you can use it as a smoothie base and just throw a heap of goodies in there. I give one to the kids every day for afternoon tea. And they're a really great choice because the kids think they're getting a treat and they're actually getting a whole heap of superfoods. So when you add these, so these are your macronutrients, your proteins and your carbs added to your micronutrients, you're really covering a lot of your bases and you're getting around 70 plant-based nutrients in your diet, which there's no way you'd be getting that many without these amazing products. So that's pretty awesome. Then we also have our new product, which is our wonderful Omega blend. So this has only been available for about a month now. It's amazing. It's high in omega-3, but it also contains omegas 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it's 100% plant-based omegas. So we've cut out the middle fish and we've gone straight to the algal oil, which is the source that the fish get their essential fatty acids from. So the blend in here, we've got pomegranate seed oil, sea buckthorn fruit oil, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, and safflower seed oil. And they're actually flavoured with just a tiny bit of orange oil. My kids love these. I pop them open in their porridge and they think they're amazing. Yeah, they're just a really clean, beautiful vegan product. So that's our products. We also have an amazing program that you will get lifetime access to, which is the Juicy Body Transformation Program. So as you can see, we've got hundreds of amazing whole food, delicious, simple recipes in here. This was actually developed by Kira Westwick, who was a top 10 MasterChef contestant back in 2014. So there's no bland, tasteless chicken and broccoli meals in here. This is really good quality food. My husband and my kids love the food that I produce from here, and I'm not the world's best cook, so if I can do it, you can. There's also in here, we've got things like shopping lists, meal plans, exercise plans. There's even gratitude journals at the back. It really is amazing. There's so much content in here, and this program has really changed my life. It's taught me to really respect my family's health more. I've been able to teach my kids the importance of nutrition and also the importance of how maintaining your nutrition leads to optimal health. So I'm really glad I came across this program. And that's all I have to talk to you about. So I'm going to hand you over to Zoe, who's going to launch her business. So thanks, Zoe.
Hang on, Zoe, we can't hear you. Hang on a sec. I'll just unmute you. There you go.
I still don't know how to do that. Sorry.
It's okay. You might want to start again. We missed this first bit.
Okay, all good. Just said thank you to Zoe. And so I first heard about Juice Plus going on 9 months ago now. And that was through a friend who was and still is both a customer and franchisee for the company. So I had sat on the fence watching her for about 8 months. And one morning I just woke up and said to my husband, yep, I'm doing this. I'm doing it for me and our family. And 3 reasons personally for myself was 1, tiredness. So to boost my natural energy levels. I already have 2 very extremely active boys, and they are 5 and 3. And we are also currently 26 weeks pregnant with our 3rd boy. So any help in this department would be fantastic for me. Number 2 is through the 8 months of sitting on the fence, I also got to hear some of the other people's testimonials and launches, and one of their reasonings was it cleared up their psoriasis. And to that, I also suffer quite badly. So this point would be amazing if it clears up any degree of my psoriasis. And number 3, excuse me, is the business side. So like many other ladies, I have fallen into the role of just a mum. So the potential of being more than that through this business, it means the world to me. And also the potential to one day retire my husband from the mines would just be fantastic. So yeah, that's the 3 main things that I'm really looking forward to. So I'm going to pass you to Lisa now.
Hi everyone. Thanks, Zoe. My name's Lisa. I'm a mum of 3 boys, a 27-year-old from a previous life and a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, very busy boys. When I came across Juice Plus, I was pretty much at saturation point, really struggling. I homeschooled my 2 younger children. I worked 2 days a week outside of the home, heavily involved in the community and kids sport, little athletics coach, team manager, that sort of thing. And I'm also a renovation survivor. It's amazing. I'm extremely proud of my husband. He's built our home from the ground up, changed it completely, and he's done it all himself, but it's taken a long time and it's really taken its toll. So I was tired, just completely worn out. Carlina reached out to me and suggested that I start the product, which I did. And as being a skeptic, just a natural skeptic with most things, and also being a Virgo, I recorded everything. So my mood, my energy, my weight, the whole lot, everything that I possibly could record, I did. Nothing happened for me overnight, didn't really change that much. But after a couple of weeks, I woke up and had to take my pulse because I had slept through the night. I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. Hasn't happened in, I don't know how long, just a long time. So being a chronic insomniac, to have a good sleep was incredible. And then that one night stretched into 3 and then turned into a week and then 2 weeks, and I became a different person, just full of everything, vitality, and my kids, I was approachable, not so irritable. It made a huge difference. It made such a difference, especially to my energy levels, that I decided to buy the business. And I'm excited, really excited to be a part of this amazing group. I'm excited to help others to achieve their health goals, to be where they want to be with regard to living a healthy lifestyle, supporting their families and making good choices with regard to food and what it can do for them. I'm excited to be part of this supportive, uplifting community. There's nothing like it. It's a really cool group. Everybody's helping each other, supporting each other. It's fantastic. I'm really excited to have my own identity. As a homeschooling mum, I do a lot for the community, all sorts of, I don't really have anything for me. I used to be a competitive trainer. I used to compete in a lot of sports. That's all sort of stopped, which is fine. It's my decision. But now this is about me. This is about my identity and who I can be and what I can give to my family, which is super important. I'm really excited to have the potential to earn more money. I want to do stuff. I want to travel. I want to go and see. I want my kids to experience different things. So that is sensational, a brilliant opportunity. So effectively, I'm just excited to be here. I just want to carry on, see where this can take me, work hard and enjoy all the benefits. So yeah, thanks very much.
Thanks so much, Lisa. Well, you're already doing so well. And Zoe, thank you as well. We're so excited to see you guys launching your business and getting started and already loving it in such a short time. So I'm excited to see what's to come because you've only just begun, which is very cool. Well, there's so many powerful stories about Juice Plus, the product, but there's also lots of great stories about the business as well. And often when we start and we look at a business like this, we have some questions. I know I had lots of questions. So we're going to talk a little bit about those questions just for a moment now. So I'm going to hand over to Jess, who's going to share with us one of the questions that comes up. Thanks, Jess.
Yes. Thanks, Beck. In this business, I find a lot of people ask, is this a pyramid scheme? And I've done a bit of research and found that it definitely isn't, as pyramid schemes were made illegal over 40 years ago. Even though pyramid schemes are illegal, it seems that most traditional business have a pretty similar structure. I will use the company I work for as an example. So I work for a large mining company and my position was in the exploration department, which is a pretty small part of the company really. I started out as a field technician, and depending on how busy they were at the time, there could be between 10 to 100 people working just in this role. And when I started, there was close to 100 people. So, there was a lot of competition, I guess, if you wanted to move up on the ladder. But luckily enough, I was able to go to a leading hand position within the first year. However, there was only 3 positions. But I didn't receive a promotion and I was working a lot longer hours. By my 4th year, I was promoted to field supervisor, where there was only two of us. And I was working 12-hour days for 2 weeks straight and still didn't receive a pay rise until I'd been in that position for almost a year. I was with the company for 6 years, and I realised that if I wanted to get up to any of the other levels, there was only ever one person all the way up to CEO. So the chances of me getting up to there were pretty unlikely. And the exploration manager who sat up here, he had been with the company and in that position for over 20 years. So he wasn't going anywhere. And I found, unless someone retired or quit, and even then there would still be many people lining up for positions. I guess with Juice Plus, they're a lot different. It's more like a rectangle. Everyone starts off at the same level, and no matter what experience you had previous, everyone gets the same amount of training and help from one another. And as we get helped and we learn to share the business with others, we can make us way up to the top, well, to whatever position you like to get to, but NMD. There are endless positions available, so you can make your way up as fast or slow as you like, and there's no competition. So the only way you can get grow your business is by helping others, and that's what I love the most about this. So thanks, and I'll share hand over to Rachel now. Thanks.
Thanks, Jess. I love this business, and I guess one of the other questions that we often get asked when people first look into the business and when we're first starting out in the business is, am I going to have lots and lots of friends and share this with lots and lots of people? I guess for me, I definitely didn't want to come into the business to hunt down all my friends and family and to be like, have people running away from me at barbecues, to be able to share it now and not feel like I would, track people down or hassle people on my my beautiful friends. So I guess I just wanted to explain how it works. And we've already heard tonight people come across this opportunity just naturally through either social media or through recommendations from friends reaching out. And I guess that was the case for Beck, who's my sister, and I. Belinda, as Beck said, put up a post on social media, and Beck saw that. And so Belinda was able to introduce the product and the business to Beck. And she also has introduced the product and business to lots of other people as well, and sold products to customers. Beck has done the same thing. Beck introduced the product to me back in May of last year, and that was awesome. I really needed the product at that time, and still do. And I have introduced the product to quite a few people as well, and the business. And then I introduced it to a lady called Dora, and Dora has introduced it to another lady called Alex. So you can see Belinda doesn't know anybody in this little tree apart from Beck. She's now met me, and I've met her, and I've met some of her team members, but she only knew Beck when this all started, and Beck only knows me, and she has since met all of my team, and she's meeting my team's team now. And what I love about this is this just organically grows, and you are just recommending the product and the business to people. You're helping them either become healthier or figure out how to earn a bit of extra income on the side. And you definitely don't have to be hassling people or pressuring people to join your team at all, which is what I love. So that's pretty much how we meet people and introduce the product to people. I'm going to introduce you to Carlina now, who is going to tell you a little bit about how we get paid, which is pretty exciting. Thanks, Carlina.
Thanks, Rach. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to talk to you tonight about how we get paid. And this is something that I actually really love to talk about because it's a direct reflection on just how many people we've been able to help. I also believe that it's hard to be truly healthy if you have financial stress in your life. And that's something that I know a lot of us know all too well. So there's actually 3 ways that we get paid in our business, unlike traditional business where you only get paid one way. So the first way that we get paid is commission. So this is the money that you make on your customer sales and your team sales. And the best part about this is we just literally have to connect the customer with head office and they do the rest. So they handle the stock, they ship the stock, they handle the payments, and they ship it directly to the customer. So unlike lots of other businesses, we don't have to hold stock, we don't run parties, we don't purchase stock, there's no monthly minimums or anything crazy like that. There's also no large startup fee, which is awesome. We are in the business of recommending. So we just recommend Juice Plus to people like you would recommend a great movie or a fantastic restaurant to your friends. And that's what we do with Juice Plus. So another cool thing about this is that we can actually grow our business in 27 countries around the world, and we can ship to a lot more than that, unlike our traditional business where we're just here in Australia. So the second way that we get paid is the residual income. This is the passive income in the business. So it's the money that you make as your customer base grows and as your team grows. And as they start to build momentum, that's when you start to earn really good money. And we like to call this the beach money because you can literally be sitting on a beach somewhere sipping cocktails and there's still money landing in your account, which is amazing. So the last way we get paid is in bonuses. Now, who doesn't love a bonus? I know I certainly love a bonus. And so this is the money that you get as a reward. So as you help your team reach certain levels and as you reach certain levels, Juice Plus gives us bonuses to reward us and to keep us motivated. So I don't know too many businesses that hand out bonuses these days, but our company is definitely the company with a heart and they want to encourage us. So that's basically how we get paid. I'm going to hand you back to Jess now, who is going to share a little bit about her business story with us. Thanks, Jess.
Thanks, Carly. I came into this business through seeing a post on Facebook. I'm a mum of a 15-month-old and I'm currently on extended maternity leave from my FIFO position. My husband and I have been quite financially stressed and today was his first day back doing FIFO. So it's a bit of a new world for us now. And, you know, the thought of me going back to working away is really scary and I really don't want to leave my baby for weeks at a time, nor do I want to put her in full-time daycare either. So I really love that I said yes to this business as it's given me a huge opportunity to be a stay-at-home mum and work in an industry that I'm really passionate about. And I'm hoping or potentially this could replace my husband's income and bring him home. So I'm really excited about the future. Thanks. And I'll hand it back to Carlina for her story.
Thanks, Jess. So my story is a little bit similar to Jess, I guess, in regards to my partner working away. About this business came into my life about 11 months ago, and at the time I had a lot of stress in my life and a lot of financial stress. We own a traditional business in mining, and because of the downturn in mining here in Western Australia, things weren't going too well. And as a result, I was looking at having to get a job. And with 4 children and a partner that works away, getting a 9-to-5 job actually scared the crap out of me. I didn't know how I was going to incorporate that into my crazy life. So my partner now actually works over the other side of the country away from us, and he is not fly in, fly out. He's over there permanently now. So I needed something that I could work in around my life, and I still wanted to be able to do my most important role, which was being a mum. And I wanted to be there for all those important moments. I wanted to be there for drop-offs and pickups. And when my kids were sick, I didn't want to have to, take a day off work. So this business just made complete sense to me. So I jumped on board straight away, and I haven't looked back since. And I am so excited for the future because I can see the momentum and the possibilities, and I know that I'm going to be able to bring my partner home for good, so that we don't have those highs and lows, and he can be here with us all the time and never miss out on those special moments. So I'm forever grateful that I came across this business. So thanks, Beck. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Carlina. Well, I just love hearing stories about the business. It makes me so excited that we have the opportunity to change the situation that we're in. And I just admire you girls, everyone who's really working towards their dreams and working towards having more choices and spending more time with their families, because that's really what it's all about. Is spending more time with those that we love. So I want to thank Lisa and Zoe, especially tonight, for stepping out of their comfort zone and launching their business. We're so excited for you guys and wish you all the best. And for everyone else who's made this event what it was tonight, thank you so much for sharing your stories. And as you can see from all of us, you don't need any particular skill set. We're all from different walks of life. Some of us are older than others. Some of us have kids. Some of us don't. So you don't need a particular skill set. All you need is a willingness to learn, and we teach you all that you need to know. So we all have the same opportunities. And that's what makes it so exciting. And I just love the community, as Lisa said. I've met so many amazing people since I've been on this journey. It's really nice to be surrounded by positive people, and you don't realise how cool it is until you're in it, which is awesome. I'm really excited to be earning money from home and not missing out on those special moments with my kids, pick up and drop off, and everything in between. It's really great. And I'm looking forward to what the future is going to hold as well, as I grow my business. So if you've been sitting there and you have questions, I would just urge you to get those questions answered. We all had questions at the start. So the best way to do that is just ask whoever gave you the link. Just ask the questions, get your questions answered, and see, if this resonates with you, this could be exactly what you've been looking for. So thank you again for taking the time to listen in, and wish you all the best on your journey. Thank you.